So good to see you tonight. It's Wednesday, the middle of the week, and just been a beautiful day here in California. We had lots of sunshine here today. I shouldn't have said anything for all you snow people.
Yeah, we're getting snow in a couple hours.
No, sorry now. I will check.
We have our chanting family. We have Charlie in New York, Jean in Texas, and Christine in New York.
Hi.
So happy to have our chanters here, and we're waiting for those that are going to come on virtually. They're probably just surprised that we're on and they can't find it yet. But we do have them. There's Rosalind. Hi, Rosalind.
Rosalind. I went watching.
So we're here to chant, and we're here to set our intention to break through anything that's keeping us from our authentic true self, the love, the light, the peace that comes into our heart when we connect. So our first chant does just that. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. And Karen, take it away.
Okay, so Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha is where we declare that we are removing all obstacles, all barriers, and all illusions. So we are setting this declaration out for our planet to remove anything that is not divine love, light, joy, peace, and truth. So we do that 3 times slow, and then we do 108 counts. When we do the 108 count, Teri and Jean will let us know when we get to that magic number, and then we will go into a short global meditation, and then we will go into the second chant. So we declare that all obstacles be removed. Om Ganapataye Namaha. And we declare that all barriers be removed. Om Ganapataye Namaha. And we declare that all illusions be removed. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam 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 Ganapataye Namaha. Om 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 Ganapataye
Take a breath in, hold it in your heart, hold that energy of freedom, of absolute breaking free from anything that's holding you back. When you chant this chant, doors open, and let's see that open door leading down a path as we walk toward our next chant, the chant that brings in the miracles, the chant that shows us the law of cause and effect. That chant is Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. And we have some people that joined in with us. We have our Grace Isis, Tammy Fisk, Erica Hoppy, and Marlene Badinger. Thank you for joining us. Karen's going to explain how we're going to do this chant, and I will type in those words to it so you can chant along with us.
Okay, so this chant is Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, is where we declare that we see everyone as their true self and that everyone awaken to the realization of their true self. We also are chanting and declaring that all living beings be happy, that all living beings be healthy, that all living beings live in peace and harmony and are free from all suffering and all illusions. And I just want to share a miracle that happened this morning with my dad, because on his birthday, it seemed like he wasn't going to be able to communicate as well. And so I accepted, aligned, and allowed that that was going to be the case, and that this was going to be the way that we would communicate now, and that he may not want to sing together anymore, and that he may not want to talk about football anymore, and that he may not have an appetite for things anymore. And I had just made that peace. And when I was setting up today to go into our Zoom to talk, I let go, I surrendered, I trusted, and I was just so grateful that I'm going to be able to talk to him at all, and that I'm going to be able to see his bright, beautiful smile and his beautiful eyes. And I said, I asked to be able to see him beyond all appearances, and I got a miracle. An incredible miracle. He wanted to talk about the Super Bowl. He was so excited about the presents that he got for his birthday, the cards that he received. His appetite has come back, and he asked me for a specific chocolate marshmallow that he loves from our town at our local candy store. He was able to communicate, and he just started singing to me. Just out of the blue, he just started singing. And it was just a miracle, because I had let go and I had just accepted, okay, this is going to be the way we're going to communicate now. It's going to be okay. And when you let go and you trust that everything is happening, and there's a divine order, there's a divine understanding, there's a divine love that's beyond what we can here in the human realm understand, miracles really do happen.
Yeah.
And he showed me the pillow, and he showed me all the cards that you guys all sent, and he's just so happy. He feels so loved. He feels so, he was so peaceful. So I just want to thank everyone.
Yes.
So much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I sent some doggy way free to Florida, because my cousin have a big white dog, and I sent her away some free for Valentine Day.
Oh, that's so awesome. All right, so we are going to chant for anybody who has anything that they want to see as a miracle, something that you'd love to see in your own family, or some, thing that's happening in the world right now that maybe you're concerned about. Just send it out right now. Hold that vision. Hold the miracle flowing across the planet. Feel those miracles just showering down like the snow that's coming to Charlie.
Yes, and me, and I was
to Charlie and Christine and Erica, and think about those snowflakes as miracles, and hold that vision together. So we declare that all living beings awaken and be happy. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. And we declare that all living beings be healthy. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. We declare that all living beings live in peace and harmony and are free from all suffering and all illusions. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Oh,
Myoho
Kyo.
yeah.
Nam Myoho Renge
Oh,
Kyo.
yeah.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Yeah.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
Yeah.
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Yeah.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Rain, yeah.
Nam Myoho
Yeah.
Renge
Rain,
Kyo.
yeah.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Down.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
Oh,
Myoho
yeah.
Renge Kyo. Nam
Yo.
Myoho
Yeah.
Renge Kyo.
Yeah.
Nam Myoho Renge
Rain,
Kyo. Nam
down.
Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho
Rain,
Renge Kyo.
down.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Rain,
Nam
down.
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Oh,
Nam Myoho
down.
Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge
Yeah.
Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge
Down,
Kyo.
yeah,
Nam
meow,
Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
oh,
Myoho
yeah,
Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho
yeah,
Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
and
Myoho
teacher,
Renge Kyo. Nam
yeah,
Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
down,
Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge
down,
Kyo. Nam
yeah,
Myoho Renge Kyo.
teacher,
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
and teacher,
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho
yeah,
Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho
teacher,
Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
no
Myoho
way,
Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho
teacher,
Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho
no,
Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge
oh,
Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
oh,
Myoho Renge Kyo.
teacher,
Nam Myoho Renge
no
Kyo.
way, teacher,
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
no way,
Nam Myoho
no,
Renge Kyo.
yeah,
Nam Myoho
yeah,
Renge Kyo.
no way,
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
yeah,
Myoho Renge
yeah,
Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho
yeah,
Renge Kyo. Nam
oh,
Myoho
yeah,
Renge Kyo.
oh,
Nam
yeah,
Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
teacher,
Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
yeah,
Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
yeah,
Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
yeah,
Myoho
yeah,
Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo.
yeah.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Myoho
Renge Kyo. Nam-myoho Renge Kyo. Nam-myoho
Take that breath in again. Let's just feel into the joy with this beautiful, wonderful news that we received about Karen's dad. I think we were all so lifted up high just to sing the praises of the miracles that come forward. When we do Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, it opens those doors. So let's feel that now. Feel the open door. Maybe it's a little cold where you are, so feel the cold breeze that comes in with that open door. But just know that we are unlimited. We live in a world of unlimited potential. So let's go into this declaration that we see that. We see the miracles. And one of those miracles is peace on earth. It is a miracle to be able to go into the world and see others and smile and feel warmth coming from them. So let's see each person having that warmth, having that spark. See the miracle happening right in front of our eyes. And let's bring it in with our declaration. We declare that there is peace on earth, and we declare that it begins inside of us.
We
declare
declare
that
that
there is
there is
peace on earth,
peace on earth,
and we
and we
declare that
declare
it
that
begins
it
inside of us.
of
Of
us.
us.
And so it is.
And so it is.
And
And
so it is.
Absolutely. What joy was felt during that. Oh my goodness. I was just so lifted up, Karen. And thank you. Thank you for sharing.
It was a beautiful way to start the day. I was nervous about how it was going to go, and I was just letting it go. And I could tell that when I was, projecting, I wasn't wanting to project onto him. And I could feel, I just caught myself, said, oops, that's projecting. No, we have a new day today. And it's going to be okay. However it goes, I'm just going to be grateful. And I just was blown away by, just don't give up on miracles, everybody. They're coming. Trust, surrender, trust, and be so grateful. They come in so many different ways.
Yes, Sonny.
Except the
Sonny, if I share with her with cookies, I want to give my cousin some cookie for my demo dog for my Valentine's birthday.
Yeah.
So I packed with some to forward her. So Sonny share her with cookies.
Yay.
Beautiful. That was great of Sunny to share.
That's awesome, Christine.
It sure was.
You're teaching them right.
Yeah, she my doggy, and she doing a little better with her nose.
Good. I'm so glad that's helping. And how's Kaylee doing, Karen? I know she's got
Absolutely amazing. She's like, you would think she is like a puppy again. It's just incredible.
Fantastic.
Really good. She's doing
You're
great.
gonna have to have your training pretty soon. Your animal training.
Yeah, we've talked about that. We're probably going to record some video. I'm hoping Karen will be here this weekend with me.
It's still looking good.
Good, and we can maybe get that video
Keep
recorded.
our fingers crossed that my client Vicky stays feeling well enough so that she will be okay for me to be gone for a weekend.
Good. All right. Well, let's do the heart brain and let's pull in some more of that beautiful love and joy that I know I'm feeling it. I'm sure you all are feeling all this love that's going on, and just the experience of having a miracle. And Grace Isis says miracles remind us that we are so supported and we're never alone. Yeah, absolutely. So let's go into our heart, do our heart brain. When you touch your heart center, that's where our focus is. I think we're all there in our hearts already, but just a reminder that that will bring us totally focused and centered. Then you slow down your breath, do the deep breathing in for a count of 5, and back out for the count of 5. And then add in that beautiful joy, adding gratitude, love, care, and concern. Just pull it right into your heart. And let's breathe it in. Release anything else out for the next minute, and then we will do some affirmations. I am blessed.
I am trusting.
I like the Caribbean islands.
I am grateful.
I find it hard to say I anymore. I want to say we are infinite.
I miss my family.
I am joyful.
I am loving.
We are one.
I am a spark of the Divine One.
I am the light.
I am peace.
I am peace.
I am peace.
I am peace.
And I am peace.
And we are so loved. I'm so grateful to be here. Thank you all for your I ams. Marlene is grateful, peaceful. Thank you. Thank you for joining in this moment of peace, love, and joy that we share together. I love you all so much. This heart-brain coherence really does make a difference. It really makes a difference in how we feel physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. I'm so happy that we're doing this. I'm doing it twice, sometimes 3 times a day now, and just feeling amazing. So thank you. Thank you for that suggestion that came in. I believe that was from you, Karen, or was it Hope? It was you, I think, that wanted
It was
us
me.
to do it. Yeah.
Oh, we're way in UK.
And
It
Hope
was me, but I'm
suggested
sure
that we
Hope probably said the same too. So I'm sure.
Hope suggested we do it in the morning at the beginning before people have to jump off the morning show to go to work or whatever. So
I think
yeah.
it's a good thing to do anytime. I did it in my doctor's appointment.
Oh yes, absolutely. I do it every time I go to the doctor.
Yep. I did it right before they did my blood pressure, and they said my blood pressure was excellent.
Yes, it regulates your blood pressure, keeps everything working.
Oxygen
smoothly.
levels were perfect.
Mhm. Beautiful.
So clean bill of health for me again.
There you go. I'm so
Grateful
happy
for
about
that.
that. So grateful for that.
Yeah, and like I said, my dad was just his appetite. He was talking about, food, and he was talking about these candies that I always get him, and I haven't gotten them for him because he hasn't been feeling good.
Mhm.
But it's amazing how, just some days are better than others. I guess you just got to be grateful for the good days, and just be grateful for the days when they're not so great, but just still be grateful that he's still here physically.
Yes, and that way kicking in. I know.
And that's a blessing. Every blessing counts.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And I have a miracle today. My newer table came, and I use it in the newer table.
Yay!
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
I just,
Ordering them
since you were
on.
talking about blessings, I just went to the book and went like this.
Yay.
And it came up with the blessing of a well-trained mind
Yes.
by the Dhamma Panda. Dhammapada. As an archer aims his arrow, the wise aim their restless thoughts. Hard to aim, hard to restrain. As a fish hook and left on the sand trashes about in agony, the mind being trained in meditation trembles all over, desperate to escape the hand of Mara. Hard is it to train the mind which goes where it likes and does what it wants, but a trained mind brings health and happiness. The wise can direct their thoughts, subtle and elusive. Wherever they choose, a trained mind brings health and happiness. Those who can direct thoughts which are unsubstantial and wander so aimlessly are freed from the bonds of Mara. They are not wise whose thoughts are not steady and minds not sincere, who do not know Dhamma, the law of life. They are wise whose thoughts are steady and minds serene, unaffected by good and bad. They are awake and free from fear. Remember, this body is like a fragile clay pot. Make your mind a fortress and conquer Mara. With the weapon of wisdom, guard your conquest always. Remember that the body will soon lie in the earth without life, without value, unless as a burned log. More than those who hate you, more than all your enemies, an untrained mind does great harm. More than your mother, more than your father, more than all your family, a well-trained mind does greater good.
So true.
Well, Charlie, and the Dhammapada is the most widely read Buddhist scripture in existence.
Okay.
Thank you for reading that, from that. I really appreciate it. And yeah, the well-trained mind, right?
Right.
We train our mind. We talk to it. That's what those I ams are. It's our statement. What we say after that word am is defining what we are all about.
And it was just ironic that Karen was talking about blessing, and then it came up to the blessing of a well-trained mind. So anyway. Okay.
Thank
Divine
you.
order, not ironic. That's
Okay.
divine order.
All right. Divine order.
Fine order.
There's order in the court.
Divine order. The divine love that flows from all of us to know that we are all one, as Jean said so beautifully.
Are all one.
Are one. And we are infinite.
We are infinite. Finding that eternal self, that's something the angels are really stressing for us right now. Going into, we've always have been and we always will be. We're eternal. And I love that.
Yeah, maybe you would do a meditation request for my bathroom, for the main bathroom.
What's the matter with you?
May you make me a white clock for the bathroom.
We don't need a clock in the bathroom.
Christine, I have a clock in my bathroom.
Not me,
Do you have a
Jean.
timer on it, Jean?
My child don't want to
There are
work.
timers going off in here.
Yeah, Ringo.
When you do that, heart brain, I probably shouldn't ask, but do people come in sometimes with messages? Because you're supposed to be talking to your higher self.
They can.
So we
What
were
the
doing
heart
that.
Yeah. What the heart brain does, it's okay. Our heart, from what it was explained to me when in my training, the heart fires neurons just like our brain does.
Right.
So there's neurons that are firing in our brain, and our heart does the same thing. When we can get them in sync, that's what we're doing with the heart brain. We're getting them in sync, and they're talking to each other. So yeah, absolutely, you can go into that state where you're receiving messages from your higher self during that. You're at a very high period of focused energy when you do the heart brain.
And Jean, also the I am presence, when we say those I am presence statements, that is for the universal all. That's so the our I am presence is the oneness of our planet.
Okay.
So we all have individual presences here in the physical form, but the I am presence is the one I am presence.
Right.
I was so the other
So when we're
day.
saying the I am statements, we're saying it for the collective, for the entire our all of our brothers and sisters and all of the living beings on the planet. So the I am presence
I felt like Jesus told me to say
a way for us to feel the oneness.
I felt Jesus come in during that session, and the strangest thing was that he was smiling. Have you ever seen a picture of Jesus smiling? No.
Yeah.
Not really a
Never
picture,
seen-
but I've definitely seen him in my meditation smiling.
Well, that was my first, and so he was smiling, and it just kind of blew my mind. I've never seen him smile in any pictures or anything. So,
No, he's not usually depicted that way.
okay.
I've been visualizing him more lately, though. He's been coming to me like the way I would see him ministering, like with the children and the hungry, and his compassion and his love that he shared while he was in his physical body, and the things that he did to show people that kind of love. So that's how he's been coming to me lately, with the Christ consciousness.
Since we've been doing the angelic gems,
Yeah.
coming into me more, and I've become more, for some reason, it's going to sound strange, but I wasn't comfortable with him because, he's so divine. Anyway, but now I feel.
So are you.
I feel
You're equal to him.
closeness to him. Yes,
You're equal.
I feel like that.
You are
that
absolutely.
we're all workers, that we're all together.
And that feeling that you have in your heart also is the unified field. So that is when we get out of our head and we get out of the separation beliefs and all the delusions that we have in our head about illusions that aren't real, and we get into our heart, we enter into the unified field, which science has proven is where we are all one. And so that's another way of when we acknowledge our I am presence, we're acknowledging the I am presence in everyone. So everything is everything.
Yeah. That shows your trained mind, Charlie. Get out of your mind, train your mind.
Well, when you're training your mind to be kind, see, because our mind is connected to the universal mind, to the one mind, to the universal mind. But we have made an illusion and a belief that we separated from that one mind. So when we can believe things into existence only in this human experience. It's not true, but we can believe it's true. So we can have that experience and we'll see evidence of it if we believe it. Does that make sense?
In a way, because we've been doing the Course in Miracles.
Well,
and
yeah.
That's
it never happened. The separation never happened. It wasn't real. We are all one, and we are all coming back to that realization. And once we all remember that we are all one, then we can really experience that oneness.
Right. We have to remember that we're love.
And that's what it is. That's when we do the heart-brain coherence. It brings us to the unified field where we are all love.
And it brings health and happiness.
And health and happiness.
Absolutely. Yep. All those things that Nam Myoho Renge Kyo says: freedom from struggling, freedom from illusion of disease. All of that. It brings us right into that place. Well, thank you all for being with us tonight. This was a beautiful discussion too. I love this. And thank you, Karen. That was just beautiful. And Charlie, thank you for the reading. And Christine, thank you for your smiles.
Thank you.
You lift us all up with your beautiful
smile.
Yeah, we love that. So we're going to say goodnight to everyone virtually so we can clear the channel for our meditation today. Ruth and I did an interesting meditation. We do, on Wednesdays, we do meditation excavation. And it's like whatever comes up, whatever is dug up by going deep into that meditation, we just go with it and bounce it off of each other and share that out. Whatever we see or we hear, we just put it out there. So it was an interesting one today, and that will be replayed at 10 o'clock in about 15 minutes. So to all of you that were leaving virtually, we say to you, Namaste.
Thank you.
And Tammy Fisk says, health and happiness, what a wonderful thought. Working on keeping my mind on that. Thanks for the reminder, Charlie. Tammy, have a beautiful night, all of you.
Good night, everybody.
Night.
Bye.